Don't fuck around, don't fuck with me. You know who I be. I be the fucking boss on the clock. Everybody check me, check me.
Why do we keep getting rappers, please?
Bruh. I would say what we don't want industry niggas.
Yeah.
Okay, hello. Welcome to another episode of Unhinged. I'm Deli Pops.
I'm King Cam.
I am King Biz, a.k.a. Billions.
A.k.a. Big Biz.
A.k.a. Big Biz, a.k.a. if you know, you know. If you don't, go find it about me.
A.k.a.
That's
house parties in
right.
Banana Island.
A.k.a. the house party hookup.
No, but is it true? Is
It's
it
what true.
Do you really?
I don't know what they're talking about.
So you also
Alright.
you can't beat the allegation.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Fair?
Okay.
Okay, so welcome to Unhinged.
Yeah, it's good to be here, guys.
Yeah. Welcome.
I finally made it here.
Right.
I'm a big boy.
Yeah. Well, once you're here, if you can make it here,
You can make it anywhere.
Anywhere.
Right.
that's right.
So, how was your week, Bizzle? Did anything unhinged happen this
My week
week?
has been amazing. Well, to be honest, let me not say bad things. I learned the other day, my friend said stop saying bad things because he says like 70% of our body is water. 40% of our body is water, and our body absorbs anything we say. So, always speak positivity into the universe and don't say negative things. So, yes, I'll say my week has been amazing so far. My week has been beautiful. And then anything on him, I'm trying to remember.
While he's thinking, do you know what he does reminded me of? When Nigerians are sick and they say, you okay?
I'm strong.
I'm strong.
I'm
bro."
strong.
Dead.
But yeah, man. I took somebody out to. Okay, I'll tell you the story
To a
later
house
in the show.
party.
But yeah, I'll tell you. Let me not say it too early in the beginning. I'll wait for the rest of the show. But yeah,
Okay
watch
now.
out.
That's a good teaser. Let
That's
me
a
just
good
keep watching.
teaser.
Let us-
Keep watching. Locked in. Camille, did anything unhinged?
Let me tell you something. I'm sick of being an adult. I want to be a toddler, so that somebody wake me up, they would bath me, they would change my diaper, they would tell me when to eat, what
guess
to
what?
eat.
Last night, I went to my friend's house. He just had a baby. The baby is 2 months old. The boy just kept smiling. Noah.
This one doesn't know the problem.
Noah. I said to his parents, I said, for the next 18 years, I said, okay, maybe not 18. For the next 14 years, this boy don't got no problems. It's you people that have the problem.
You guys.
For the next 14 years. The boy was just smiling. Any small thing, he didn't even cry. I collected him from his mom. Another baby though. He didn't cry. He was rocking with me. When I wanted to drop him again, he didn't even mind. I dropped him with his uncle. He didn't care that he wasn't with his mother or father.
Must be nice.
I said, the best first time of your life. You don't know
sick.
what is going on in the economy. You cannot
Adulting
even
is killing me.
fathom.
Adulting is
What is
killing me.
loading?
What is
Lodging.
You guys, they've been billing me all week. Plumber came, they need to change the pressure pump. That one, they said, okay, 80K. Then they came and said, cleaning materials in the house are finished. Text me one long list. Then they came and said, this other problem. I don't want to be an adult again. Or I'll go for one of the
House parties.
I'm looking good now. See, this wig is wigging now. They like this one.
I don't know who takes it to house parties. But
I didn't say anybody's house party.
If they want to take the house party, I would love to go to house parties too. I mean, I'm tired of going out
club party.
to club or events. Because you spend money. For house party, the owner of the house has bought drinks.
Fair.
I don't do all those BYB.
I was about to say BYOB. Do you know why?
I'm not bringing any bottles to your house.
People will bring cheap
Tell the
wine. When they
story.
get there, they'll drink the most expensive one there.
Belly Pops, tell that story, I beg. Tell that story.
None of that, please.
No, really
So my friend used to do this wine nights at his house. Usually, everybody's supposed to bring a bottle of wine. Somebody now brought sweet lips. Do you know sweet lips?
And everybody else bought like more expensive
Everybody bought
wine.
like Whispering Angel, maybe Carlo
Netherberg.
Rossi, Netherberg, like decent kind of wines. This person came, dropped the sweet lips on the table, and did not even touch it.
They put
Started
it in a
smoking.
bag, they put it in a bag so that nobody will gauge.
Listen, they did not specify. They said bring a bottle.
But you know what you
bottle, a
are
nice
Left to me, I'll have taken a
nice-
bottle of Voss water. It's a bottle.
What's what is even more
But you also
expensive
don't
than that
drink,
one.
so
True.
but you don't drink now. You have drank your water.
Yeah, true that.
No, that was crazy. That was
actually
crazy.
Unhinged.
The owner of the house was not happy. He was like,
even the owner staff was not happy. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, which kind of wine be this one now?
oh Lord, but yeah.
Yeah, that's it for me. Like, I want to be. I'm sick of billings.
Fair.
Yeah, man, we all are.
I was about to say, like, we all are, like, it is what it is.
It is
You're
what
going
it
to be
is.
billed forever.
Exactly. That billing never
Even
stops.
when you're dead, they'll still use your money from your account to
I'm
bury
telling
you.
you.
So,
Nah, they don't
nothing
want to use
there.
their own money.
Exactly,
Next
nah.
of kin will take your money from your account to bury you.
exactly,
Bro.
full stop.
The
So,
billing never stops.
I want to be one of those people that if I know that anyway, I'm going to be. My plan is to be extremely rich. I'll write very specific instructions for how to bury me, and it'll be so irritating to other people around me that like when they'll say stuff like, "Okay, everybody like come like wear like rainbow everything." Just put like the most outlandish.
but why would you do that?
No, for rocks.
But guess what? By that time, you will have
leave-
gone. So
thank you.
they will do anything because you
If
cannot
you
do
leave me
anything.
any stupid
Who wants to bounce
instruction,
them?
I will do the opposite. The opposite. I will do what makes me happy.
Exactly. At the end of the day, they're coming here to celebrate your life.
Exactly.
I'll
So
just come there as a ghost. Boo! Scare all of you. okay. So that's it for me. That's my own. I beg.
Fair.
So I got some icebreakers.
Oh, yeah, give
Okay,
us.
so let me talk to you about these icebreakers. How it's going to happen is I'm going to ask a question, and then as our guests who are so gracious that you answer first, the Deli Pops will answer next. Are you
Okay.
ready?
Let's go.
Okay, so the first icebreaker. You're dating a babe, and you really, really, really want to break up with her, but then you find out that she has she has multiple records because she's always decking her exes. What do you do?
She's always decking her exes.
Yes.
That's crazy.
But like, you need to break up with this babe.
yeah, that's very easy now.
What you
I'll just relocate now. Simple. I'll relocate, and I'll make her think she's still dating me.
and then you just stop responding.
Yeah, I'm still responding after a while now. And hopefully she doesn't have a foreign passport, so they will just
join
deny her
you.
visa.
Okay, what will you do?
How about you?
I can't lie, I'll just ghost you.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
fond of
just
ghosting.
ghost.
Ghost the person, man.
Do you know what? I'm a fan of ghosting. Some people don't want to hear no.
I agree.
100%, I agree with
Some
you.
people don't want to hear, listen to anything that you have to say. I have a guy that I went on 2 dates with this man, and I told him that, look, on the second date, I actually yelled him. I said, guy, I can't lie to you. It's not happening. I was so polite about this thing. Yes, he must message me constantly. I'm like, I explained to you that it's not something that I think can go forward.
You said that's a suggestion. That's a suggestion.
Do you know that sometimes I'm even afraid to pick up like odd number because I'm like, oh my God, I hope it's
Hope it's not him. Yeah. Let me tell you a funny story. My cousin was giving me just the other day about how some guy, bought her champagne in the club. But she didn't know the guy because the guy didn't come and introduce himself. So she just accepted that. Yeah, that's just it, man. So she freed. Next thing, the next week, she said somebody came to say hi to her at Mako. And I was like, oh, hi. How are you? She don't say hello. I said, oh, she said hi again. The guy, she said hello. And then her driver came. She got in her car and started driving. She mind you, she lives on the mainland. She went to the mainland. This guy followed her all the way to the mainland. She now noticed at some point that, this car has been following us. She now asked the driver, how long has this guy been following it? The driver told her that since Mako.
Stop
She
it.
now said, you know what, stop.
So the driver didn't even say anything.
Yeah,
That's
she now said,
dangerous.
stop. Like, before we get, because they were almost by her house. She
Yeah.
now said, stop. She stopped. The guy now came close to the window. She now said she cracked the window a little bit. She now said, oh, hi, I'm the guy that sent you to bottles of champagne at Hotbox the other day, blah, 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 XYZ. I've been trying to get your number, but you haven't, I said, so does that give you the reason why to follow me all the way to my house? I said, no, not that. I just want to get your number. That's all I need.
No.
When you saw me at Mako, why did you ask for my number?
She said that she just told the guy, please do not follow me or I'll scream. And then the guy was like, no, it doesn't have to be like that, everything. I said, the guy just got back in his car and
Oh,
drove
actually,
back.
it does because
I'm
now
like,
they
that's
stop
just
her.
madness. And guess what? Third mainland is closed. So you drove all the way to the mainland that you don't know how you're going to come back to the island. You have to go and pass one long way to come back to the island just because of woman.
I'm in shock.
Nah, for men in Nigeria,
I'm in
pass-
shock.
That's it. That's scary. That's actually very, very scary.
That's scary, man. Trust me.
She sent me what's my other icebreaker because I'm actually very, very
I
scandalized.
say, men
by
are
this.
crazy.
Okay, I heard this is a good way to step down from this frightening tale. If you were a drag performer, what would your drag name be?
Oh.
Maybe they said the last thing you ate on your first road, what they call it that time.
Igusiana.
Igusiana.
And I drank Aquafina, so Igusiana. That would be my drag name. Igusiana.
Such a dead.
Now calling up Igusiana to the stage.
Wow, fashion baby. What about you, Miss Pops?
Caramel swirl.
Hey, caramel swirl. You gonna know say I did like ice cream.
It's giving P-Valley.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. I don't have one.
You don't have one, why?
Okay, let me think. Let me do that trick of the last thing you ate and your first street address. Oh no, I can't tell everybody my first street address. Okay, let me think. What's the last thing I ate? Chicken wings Pierce. That's very, very terrible.
That's a dead one.
Even me, I'm not even spending money on myself. The fuck?
That's dead. Okay, so our topic of the day is
let's
drum
hear.
roll. Travel.
Hey, it's
Ooh,
true.
I love traveling.
Relocate.
So as in, Bizzle is
Baby, travel,
Ajala.
yeah, I love traveling.
Ajala, always up and about.
Pro Max.
So let's talk about the good, the bad, and the totally unhinged.
Unhinged.
So let's start with the good.
Let's go.
Your favorite destination? What's your favorite destination?
Let me tell you something. I don't have a favorite destination, but I'll tell you that I love anywhere that there's water.
Yes, I agree.
So
So
I
beach
love
vibes.
beach vibes. I love beach vibes. I love anywhere there's water. Trust me, anytime I go on a holiday to a place that is surrounded by water, I love to book ocean view. Because for me, it's just sometimes wake up in the morning after I've done my prayer, I just sit down and look into the ocean and just, get inspired. Like, look at the greatness of God and just get inspired. So, yeah, I love beach locations, And for me, it's like mostly because I'm used to being a city boy. I've always lived in the city all my life. So I lived in New York, I lived in London, Lagos. So, I lived in LA for like 3 months. So it's like city. So me, when I travel, I want to be in a, location where I know that it's just filled with clear blue water and white sand.
I'm with you 100%. I love beach vibes. My favorite travel destination so far, I would still say Mexico.
Really?
Mexico.
Yeah, I would still say Mexico.
Really?
I would like to go to more.
¿Cómo está, señora? Ay, caramba.
I would like to go to more cities.
In Mexico?
Yeah, I think I would. I really enjoyed that. Obviously, like Brazil was really.
I was
a
about to
lot
say
of fun.
Brazil. Brazil was too much.
The only reason
No,
why
I
I
need
would
to go to
say
Brazil,
the only
my
reason
God.
why I would say Mexico over Brazil is because we didn't go during their summer. That's
Okay,
the only
fair.
thing that
Okay,
brings it
fair.
down for me. That's literally the only thing. Everything
Fair.
else 10/10, food, everything. But for me, so far, I would say
No, but the
Mexico.
rocks in Mexico was mad.
Yeah.
The rocks in Mexico was mad.
Yeah, so that's
Chai.
you see what I mean. Like
Yeah.
I would have said if we had gone to Brazil, like literally this time of the
Yeah,
year,
maybe it would have been.
yeah,
a bit
100%.
more.
Because it was a great trip.
Yeah.
What time of year did you guys go to Brazil?
Summer is their winter,
Summer.
basically.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we went in July, early July.
Oh, they're like Australia and South Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was quite chilly at night, but it wasn't. It was actually a great trip.
No, but
oh.
Mexico, do you know why I enjoyed Mexico? You actually don't have to like move around in packs and stuff. Because that first night was literally just 3 of us. We just entered a random bar. There was one lady
Yeah.
singing. We just started dancing with the lady, drinking tequila.
Enjoying yourself.
Like it was
great.
lovely. I like the fact that
Sucking on some anejo,
so
blanco.
it was mad. It was mad.
It was great. So that's what about you?
I would say Brazil.
Really over Mexico?
Brazil.
Brazil. There was just something about Brazil that was just so mad.
I agree.
Tantalizing.
It was just mad. Wake up in the morning, like we got like a penthouse on the beach. So you wake up in the morning, they'll open all the sliding doors. You just be looking at the water. Chai, it was mad.
I need that location when I go to Brazil. I need to be there.
It was
mad.
great.
It was a good one.
a good one.
It was a damn good one.
Look at it. Both of you say it seems like it was a damn good one.
we're
You just have some memory, some flashback.
I'm not thinking
You just
about
have some
it.
flashback. Like,
Literally, we would wake up in the morning. So I always just wake up first. Then she would join me in the living room. Then our other friends will be gisting for a while before everybody else wakes up. Like, it was just a very... And it was a calm...
Do you used to drink coffee?
Which coffee?
Sometimes I used to
drink tequila.
No, but it was in espresso machine. So
no, that kind of thing. I wake up, just drink coffee.
Once we wake up, we'll give them one shot to ginger the soul.
No, it was a good, like, it was a very, it was, I would say it was a chilled.
It was a chill compared to our previous trips, but it was nice. It was nice.
Yeah. So
I loved it.
I
loved it. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about worst. What is the worst?
My worst trip. Ethiopia. My God. I was scarred for life. It was a layover flight. My God. If you see the hotel they put us in, it was nothing to write home about.
Of course, it had to be Africa.
You know, and then they tried to scam me. That's how I wanted to leave the hotel just to go somewhere. Like, I didn't want to, because the hotel was boring. So I asked to go somewhere where I could go smoke shisha. And then the guy took me to a bar, not knowing that he had planned with the people of the bar. So as I got to the bar now, they kept, some ladies kept walking up to me. Oh, buy us drink. I said, oh, no problem now. I was there. I bought drink for them. Buy us drink. I bought drink. And that's after the third lady came, buy us drink. I bought drink. I thought maybe it's just a thing there. I said, no problem. I bought drink for that. I thought it would be cheap. I said, how much can it possibly be? It's not Africa. Next thing, they brought the bill for me, $1,500. For 3 drinks, my shisha, and I remember clearly, I drank coffee, Ethiopian coffee, and 1 bottle of water. Everything was $1,500. Trust me, if you are the owner of that bar watching this, I scammed you. I told the guy, that was when Nigerian card didn't used to work. I used my Nigerian card, it didn't work. I told the guy, don't worry, you see, I'm going back to Nigeria tomorrow because it's just a layover flight. I'll Western Union money to you. This is my information. You can ask the hotel, everything, blah, blah, blah. My email. I said, I can't lie. I'm a child of God. You know, I gave the guy fake information.
Not him lying and saying, I'm a child of God, I can't lie.
No, but I can scan him 1,500.
Oh, 1,000.
Imagine, like, as I took my card that time, maybe I didn't know that they are changing the law in Nigeria, and the thing just swiped. I'll have cried there.
No, but that's crazy.
No, that's actually insane.
But that's what, you can never get a Nigerian. We're too sharp for you know. How can you tell me 1,500?
1,500 for 3 drinks.
For 3 drinks.
Coffee, water, and shisha. Stop it now.
They are mad. How much is 1 drink? Even in London, you will not pay that money.
It's scam, man. Like, that's how they make money. They use the girls come and... Thank God that me, I was like... I didn't want to talk to any of the girls.
If you were drunk now, you would have paid this.
Exactly, I mean, because thank God, sometimes I thank God no shayo. Maybe, you know, they used to doing it to drunk people.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I didn't shayo, so I was wide awake. I said, one word.
You guys know what you just said now reminded me of. Like, I remember I left Nottingham after my first year, and my dad had just sent the money for my rent for the second year. Like, he sent, like, money for 3 months up front. So when I decided I wasn't going, it was literally first week of school. I was like, Daddy, like, I'm not doing this. So he was like, okay, like, fine, like, just keep this money. It's fine. And I was like, okay, guys, this is my last day here, so let's all go out. We went to Revolution, and in Revolution, it was like 6 shots for £11. Like, so we went to Revolution that night. Hey, God. I don't even know what happened. The next morning, I woke up. My handbag was just full of receipts. I was buying drinks for everybody.
Your goodbye party.
Even people I did not know. I'll even tell the bartender, yeah, come, let's do a shot.
Oh, you're gone. You're just buying.
I was just bringing out receipts. That kind of thing that if anybody, I didn't know how to tell my dad. I spent maybe £500.
That's crazy.
Just think about the math. £11 for 6 shots.
Yeah.
So you ate all the money and then you were now...
How will I not tell my daddy that I spent the money on drinks with me and my friends?
Well, that thing happened to me once. So when I was in uni. So when I was in uni, me and my cousin were staying in a private accommodation called Rail Yard in Liverpool. And then, obviously, we had the same last name. So we both paid rent, and then they thought, oh, same last name. They didn't look at the name. They just thought, pay twice. So that's how they refunded money to my account. Next time I saw a refund in my account. I was wondering from where. I didn't say anything. I kept quiet. After they had now clocked that they overcharged, they were now trying to get the money back. They now came to meet me for money. I said, what the hell to see money? Money that I was spending. I swear to money. And I had to just tell my parents last that this is what happened though. I chopped the money down.
That's actually insane.
That's so funny. He said, what? Free cash?
Free cash.
Let's fucking go.
When I saw the refund in my account, I said, what's going on?
This was thinking he scammed them. Nigeria, they
It
carry
was
last.
not when they now wrote letter to me and said that, sorry, we made a mistake. Oh, there's another Shikoya. I said, what? But that to me, if I wanted to do it for them, I'd have said, that's not my fault. It's your fault.
Fair.
I need to research.
Fair
And
enough,
I've got
Sha.
it. You can you can sue for anything. I'm not sue them. Say, yeah.
You are the one that gave me the money back, so it's on you.
He didn't give me money back. He didn't come and find out for me if I was the same person. He just assumed because we're black it's the same name. Play that racial card on them.
They like said, just kidding, just
You
kidding.
know what? Just keep the money. It's okay. Thank you very
Just
much.
give it. That's so funny.
My worst trip. I don't have any trip that I've been on that has been really bad or even bad at all. So I'll maybe say the one that I could not go on because of passport office that didn't give me my passport for 5 months and I got to go to South Africa.
Oh.
That was very, very sad. That
Africa
was
is lovely,
very,
man.
very, very. I mean, I don't count all the places I've been to with my family growing up. I don't count those ones as trips.
That's not true.
So I was excited. I was like, me and my friends, because when we travel, like, it's a whole vibe. Passport office. Rubbish.
Alright,
Yeah, I don't have any bad trips, but that's.
how about you?
Detroit, Michigan, Afro Nation. Oh
So
my
that's not the waiting to
God.
tell this story.
Oh my
But
God.
guess what? As everybody keeps asking why Detroit. Detroit is a mess.
Yes, now.
Oh, I don't even know how to explain to you guys how bad it was. It was terrible. The festival itself was fun. Now that was great. But first of all, so when
The
we
city is trash.
the city is terrible. When we first got there, we stayed in like a small boutique hotel because we came like a day early. So just me, my brother, and my cousin in that small hotel. And I was like, this hotel is nice.
Yeah.
So everybody else was at the MGM Grand. So I was like, okay, I guess we have to move, whatever. Maybe it'll be better than this. The only problem with the small boutique hotel is that they didn't have food. So there was like a restaurant downstairs connected to the building, so you could order food from that restaurant, but like the actual hotel didn't have food. So we just used to Uber Eats like McDonald's and things like that. So the next day we moved to the MGM. Hey God. Everything in that hotel is from 1958. Crazy.
Come on, man. Detroit.
Old.
You hear the name? Detroit is old.
Old.
Detroit is old black city.
The food in that MGM, Jesus Christ. Terrible.
Some collard greens, corn bread, and all of that.
Their restaurant, they'll say, oh, they're fully booked. You go there, there'll be nobody there. It got to a point that we're literally, all of us were just in the casino area, just chilling, because we didn't know what to do. We now, Asa obviously, Asa found one babe that does Nigerian food. That one now eventually brought child. But like, bruh, no, it was terrible. It was so bad that we didn't have a driver, so we just used to call that Uber XLs. Do you know that the same XL came on the third time? Asa said, please just give me your number.
I'm telling you, the only
Asa
one
was just
XL.
literally only one suburban. It got to the point, Asa was just like, just give me your number, it's all right. He said that, there are not many of us, there are only like 10 of us, and the rest of them are already booked for the festival. That we're even lucky that he doesn't live in Detroit, he lives in Ann Arbor or something, another city. So he drove just for the festival weekend to make money. So I was like, just give me your number, please. You'll be carrying us every day.
In fact, people would have given that man the money that he has been looking for. So.
I'm telling you.
No, it was bad. Bad. We literally only ate McDonald's, Shake Shack, like things like that.
Nah, that's gross.
It was terrible.
It's junk food.
Do you know how bad
Who
it
eats
was?
that?
Do you know how my cousin was crashing and then somebody opened the hotel door?
Eh?
One of the workers was coming to come and nap inside the room, and then didn't know that room was occupied.
That's crazy.
So the babe was like, oh, sorry, mistake. Then when we were checking out the next day, it was the same babe at the checkout counter. She now said, I'm sorry about last night. I removed one stay from your credit card.
Before?
I said, so you're just coming to come and have a nap? She was like...
Man, I'm tired, man. I've never seen this many people in a long time.
As in...
Usually don't get this much traffic, and now, like...
No, that was bad. The festival was mad, but that whole area, no.
Terrible.
They should go somewhere.
They're doing it again this year. No?
They should go
Nothing
somewhere
you said
else.
has even surprised me
should
about
go somewhere
Detroit
else.
at all. Yeah.
No, I'm not.
But it was just like, for me, I like going to places that I've never been before.
Of course.
Yeah.
So whenever it says like, oh, we're in America, I'm going to this new city, I'll be like, mad, let me come and see what it's like. But that Detroit, No,
Never again.
No.
Does that also count as chaotic?
It was chaotic.
Is that bad and chaotic?
When I went to a strip club, no, it was chaotic. It was chaotic. They fought with us outside. They didn't allow us in.
Why?
Do I know? Iku was DJing at the strip club. They said they closed at 3. I think we got there at like 2:15.
Iku, shout out to Iku. Always finds a place to DJ in
Any city that
you just see one Iku flyer.
He must.
I love that.
Yeah, so I think they were like, oh, doors closed, whatever. I know Nigerians. We never thought we even cut the line. We just went to the front. We were like, open the It was stressful. Now I ended up at one of that club that I am so sure that club is somebody's house that they just, put some things around and just
made it look
like a club. Like an old warehouse kind of, like, those Yankee kind of loft houses. I'm so sure that was somebody's house.
Can they pay you to go back to Detroit?
It has to be a big bag. Big bag.
Big bag.
A big one, I'll be there.
Well, now I'll go shop because I've never been. It's just to go and experience.
Yeah, 100%.
Sometimes I hear bad stories about places, but I was just cool, just
for vibes.
Yeah,
now.
just for vibes.
I don't go to places I've never been.
Just hear, see what's happening there.
It's always interesting to me. Like, obviously, I know that not everybody has to like everything, but whenever people say that they don't like traveling, it doesn't. I'm always just like, I wish you did, because the world is just so big.
And there are
there's so many places to experience. See,
the only place that's if I go to that place, just know that there's something going on there. Australia.
No,
I went to Australia twice last year.
Are you serious?
I'm interested in Australia.
I went to Australia twice.
I don't want to go anywhere and then I'm in my room and then a spider is just lying down.
No, you stay in the hotel. Now you won't be in that back.
This is what this is why media
messes with your mind. It's like Nigeria too. They'll tell you that, don't go to Nigeria. It's terrible. Like a journalist from France is trying to come to Nigeria now. I helped her to do visa and everything, and then she was telling me that, are you sure it's safe? That they said, Nigeria is unsafe right now, it's unstable. And I'm like, if it was that unstable, I don't think I'll be here, But it's like, the media tried to make everything look so bad. Australia is amazing.
I really want to go.
Do you know the funny thing? All my research in terms of like things to do, it's fantastic. Like there's so much to do. But
I went to even my friends. I went. They took me to their friend's house, the backyard of their friend's house. I saw like 100 giraffes and kangaroos.
Okay, you see, that's what I do.
My
I don't
favorite
like creatures.
TikToker. Well,
No, but guess what? It was not. It's not just around you now, but behind their house. There was like sunsets, mad, beautiful.
No,
I'm always looking for that video. I had a video. I don't know where. I think I deleted it. There are like 100 kangaroos behind their house. It was so beautiful. Like we went to one festival. In the festival, they had snakes. They were putting snakes on our neck and everything. Then they had one show glass that had different spiders and everything. It's like, for me, it's not like it's just walking on the streets. Obviously, in Nigeria, the same way where you see like lizard and all these things that you don't see in America. But it's not like as if it's just going to just attack you like that. You're not going to be in a place where, and people live there every day. So I think those areas are clear. Those things, you probably find them more in like the remote areas.
Like the outback, like all these people that live like outskirts.
I don't like creatures. I'm not like, obviously, like now that I've thought about it in this context, fine. But I really don't like creatures. Every time on social media, they're like, oh, there's this new very, very, very rare snake that if it bites you, you're going to go blind for 27 hours.
How many of these snakes are there?
No, I'm saying that they exist and I don't like creatures, but I'm saying that after this conversation, yes, like Australia is on the table because it's nice. Everything
I'm interested in Australia.
I'm going again this year by God's grace.
I'm very interested.
By God's grace, I'm going again. So the flight is long, so I'll tell you that one.
Flight
is long.
Like the Sydney Opera House is so nice.
Oh yeah, I've been to Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Gold Coast.
Please, I'm interested.
Carry us next time now. Unhinged takes
Australia. Let's fucking go.
The flight there no be beans.
Is there anywhere that you wouldn't go?
No, I'll go anywhere.
I'll go anywhere.
I'll go to the Bermuda Triangle.
I said let's go to Bermuda Triangle, and you said no.
People are just afraid because of the stories that the airplanes drop there. But me, I would
go gladly.
I'll go there. I want to go. I want to see the world. The world is too big for you not to be able to see. At least cover like a good percentage of the world before you die. Like see the world. There's nothing more beautiful than the world.
I agree.
I wrote something I wanted to say about this episode.
Yes.
What I hate about traveling.
The only thing I hate about traveling airports. That's it. No, I don't. It's not only Muritala Mohammed. I hate all airports.
Let me tell you why I hate MMIA. Nigerians do this thing where we put processes in place, and then, so if I want to walk from one end of the room to the next end, they'll put like processes to get there, and each process is stupid.
Yeah.
So you get to the airport, they'll say that, okay, you scan your bag, then there's a checkpoint for drugs, but then they don't check your bags like that, or they just say, okay, what's in your bag? You say clothes and shoes, okay, fine, go. Then you go, there's another checkpoint there, and everybody's doing something, but everybody's doing nothing. So the amount of time that you could spend, the amount of time you should spend doing maybe something that would normally take 20, 30 minutes, will take you 2 hours to do in the airport just because of processes. Then they'll not say that, oh, that the carousel is not working. Then one man will now walk the luggage to the back. Like, MMIA winds me up. It's real, and somebody's always fighting.
To be honest, all airports are
so that's
ready.
my next question. What's your worst airport that's not Murtala Muhammad?
My worst airport has been... I didn't quite like the Cyprus airport, actually.
Yeah, Cyprus airport is
I didn't quite like the Cyprus airport.
Oh, but best airports. Ooh, big out. Shout out to Qatar.
Oh,
yes,
Doha airport
yes,
is
yes.
Qatar.
Doha airport is nice.
is beautiful.
The
I
new
love it.
Turkish airport isn't bad.
Which one?
I'm not flown Turkish
Turkish
airline.
That would have been your chaos.
Oh my God, I forgot about my Turkey. Oh my God, I'm going to say that story. But wait, let's go back to worst airports. You said what?
Cyprus.
You said what?
Cyprus.
Fair.
How about you? None.
I can't really think of an airport that was so bad.
The Detroit airport was okay for you.
It was actually really, really good. Like, I was so surprised. It was clean. It was big.
America is... I don't really know any bad airports in America. They're always jiggy.
If you go to State College Airport in Penn State, obviously it's a State College airport, but that was the first time I had ever flown like a tiny propeller plane.
Oh, but I also hate Paris airports.
Oh, I don't mind it.
I hate it so much.
Paris airport is just big.
It's big and has nothing.
There's
You want to
nothing
eat.
there.
You
There's
want to
nothing.
eat. I don't want to eat fucking your sushi. I don't want to eat cold sandwich. I want to actually go to a restaurant and say, I don't want to eat your stupid Air France
You
lounge
don't want to eat
food.
baguettes?
I don't want to eat that. Every time I fly
Or you
Air
don't
France,
want crepes?
I'm always
Or you
like,
don't want... what's that thing?
Yeah, why not?
it winds me up all the
Lateray.
time. I
Oh
want
my God.
to enter a cafe, sit down, order spaghetti. Just order anything, just something hot.
No, trust me.
That whole airport,
Paris
no
airport
food.
is big for nothing.
Big for nothing.
Even in
There's
their
nothing
lounge,
there.
the food in their lounge is
Dead.
dead.
It's so bad.
More.
And they're always throwing away my things. Every time I'm coming from Yankee, they must say, this one, that one. The one day they threw away my setting spray. I said, but it's 100 ml. It's 100 ml. The woman was really speaking French. I just said, you know what, fuck you. And I carried my bag. I was so angry. No. Let's talk about the chaotic. What's the most chaotic thing that happened to you on a flight?
Hey, God, I have a story. This was literally on a flight. I was coming from London to Lagos. You guys, people started fainting.
Multiple people
Yes.
fainted.
So, like, somebody there will faint. Somebody there would have faint. Somebody there would have faint.
What the hell?
I was so afraid.
I
I
don't
was
think
so
there's
scared.
anything crazy that happened. The
one man
the only thing
vomited.
I feel like has been one for like recently was that from New York to ATL, that last video show. My God, it wasn't like that was the only flight I've been scared on in the longest time. Some crazy ass turbulence. I started chatting to my sister and my mom on Wi-Fi. Everybody say, please pray. This is bad. I said, boy, why you not the one just saying last week that no plane has ever crashed from turbulence? Come on, keep quiet. I said, no, please. It was scary.
I'm telling you, I was on the front and people started fainting.
That is
One
crazy.
old woman, like 2 rows in front of me on the right side, now vomited everywhere.
Oh,
they now had to
Lord.
move her and the man next to her.
Oh,
then
Lord.
somebody now fell down. They now had to say, okay, just wait. We need to move the man's leg. Bro, it was so chaotic.
Oh, I like actually. There was one flight, one man, London to Lagos, BA. They said the man died. But when we go to Lagos, they say he came back to life. I don't know. Yeah. I don't
That
know
guy
what
was not
happened.
supposed to be on that flight.
So I don't know what happened, but like they kept, I didn't, nobody was giving full information. But I think maybe he passed out and they were trying to revive him.
They thought he was dead.
Yeah, they thought he was
so
dead.
they went and covered him and then he said, joke's on y'all, niggas. We back.
So, when is breakfast?
Because they were not trying to alarm people, but we noticed that they were a bit shaky. But by the time we got to Lagos, I think the man, came back to...
But there are people that their heart can stop for a few minutes. Maybe you're just one of those people and they were like, oh, ma. And they can't yarn people what's going on because
yeah.
everybody will just go.
Everybody will
Everybody
find it.
serious.
What about you?
So, I was going to boardroom,
Good.
Turkey
Let me
for
sit
my
down.
friend's 30th birthday, brothers and sisters. First of all, I was in America when she was like, you know what, guys, it was like COVID time, so we're not sure. When I was leaving for America, she was like, man, I'm not sure they haven't opened, let's just freeze. So I was like, okay, no while I went to Yankee. When I was in America, she now messages in the group being like, guys, they've opened the border, we're back on. I said, bad though. I went and checked on, I found Turkish airline ticket. I was like, perfect. I'll just cancel my Yankee return and give them Turkish Air, will be mad. Go on the flight, everything was fine. When I get on flights, I would take melatonin. So I taken my melatonin, ready, crashed. Maybe like 3 hours, 4 hours into the flight, I just hear, is there a doctor on board? I'm like, okay. There's like a lot of commotion like to the right of me, like kind of like behind me to the right. I'm like, I don't know. Some guys come forward, I guess they're doctors, whatever. I don't know what's going on. Next thing they say, oh, we have to make an emergency landing. We're going to Dublin. I said, okay, cool, we're going to Dublin. I was just thinking I'm going to stop, drop the guy and be going. Then I said, oh, they don't announce again. Anybody sitting around him, did you notice his bag? Everybody there was like, how will I notice another person's bag? Like nobody, they started opening all the lockers one by one, looking for this guy's passport, trying to identify him. I was like, this shit is getting real now. We shall landed in Dublin. After like 7 hours, we landed in Dublin, whatever. They're like, okay, crew is coming to, airport security is going to come on board with an ambulance people, whatever. At this point, I'm like, I don't want to be part of this shit. I pop another melatonin. I'm like, let me just crash. Maybe by the time I wake up, we'll be back in the air. I crashed 3 hours. I woke up. We're still in the same spot. At this point, his birthday girl is now messaging me like, guy, how far? You're supposed to have landed by now. What's going on? I'm like, guy, you'll not believe I'm in Dublin. She was like, what do you mean?
Imagine there was no Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi, do you understand? They would have
Everybody would have been
they would have
panicking.
thought I've crossed over.
Bro.
I was like, okay, surely this is a joke. So people around me, not like people now, everybody started getting angry, shouting. That's even what woke me up, the shouting and like the confusion. Tell us what's going on. Tell us what's. They announced that okay, that the air hostesses and the pilots, their time has elapsed, so we need a new crew, and they're trying to find a new crew. Oh yeah, give us wine, give us water. I was just like, I think we have bigger issues here. We were there for 8 hours though. I was meant to get to to make matters worse, I had now bought 2 different tickets. So I did one to Istanbul and another one to Bodrum. At that point, I've missed my Bodrum flight. It's not even possible again. I've already given that one up. My mind, I'm just like, well, let me just get to the Istanbul airport and ask them to rebook for me or whatever. I got there. I was trying to explain to the woman what happened. She said, you buy another flight. I said, what do you mean you buy another flight? I bought a flight. The woman was just looking at me. You buy another flight.
Turkish Air, they're annoying.
They are so rude.
They don't care. Turkish Air and Morocco. And Morocco.
That if I have a problem, I should use that phone there. That's where their customer service people are on the phone. I have to buy another ticket too.
That's good.
That was the last time I ever used Turkish Airlines.
I said, don't call me on the phone. I was shouting at me.
I was lit.
Obviously, she wasn't shouting at me.
Yeah.
But I could even feel her frustration because normally it means that it's while you're on the flight, they'll say when you arrive, go and get claims here. Go.
They said nothing whatsoever. They say if you miss your flight, go and ask customer service. Have a good day. That's all they said to us.
They don't care.
They do not give a damn.
They don't care at all.
If you know how I suffered in that airport. After I now bought the new tickets, I now had to go and look for my luggage because obviously my luggage was meant to be going straight to Bodrum, so it wasn't tagged to be in Istanbul. They told me I should join one line there. Hey, go! I suffered that day. I didn't get to the villa in Bodrum till almost 2 a.m. The birthday girl, she waited for me like she felt so bad.
That's so sweet of her.
As in, she bought me chow, everything. She said, I'm so sorry. I'm like, it's okay. I made it.
Fault now. It's Turkish Air. At least I made it here safe and sound.
That's the last time I ever used Turkish Airlines.
So apparently, my friend's brother, like he does claims, but not the one we know. Someone else. I'll tell you the person. He does claims, and he was like, last year when I went to Greece, KLM fucked up my tickets, and they fucked everything up. And when I got to the airport, I now couldn't check into the hotel because the hotel was like, check-in is at 10 and you book late, so we're not going to accommodate you. So I was literally just sitting in the airport for 10 hours. And then when they opened at 7, I went up to them and they were like, they were going back and forth. They now gave me a voucher for €7. And I said, I can't buy anything with. And I said, I looked at it and I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? She now says, well, if you had a problem, you shouldn't have flown. So I sent an email, typing, doing all these things. So my friend's brother now said that what they do is, once you accept the voucher, once you fly on the new flight that they've taken you on, it means that you've accepted everything that is going on. So they are not entitled to any kind of compensation. Yeah. And I said, but that makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense. So I should live my whole life because of claims.
I just remember that one, Qatar Airlines. Jesus Christ, this same trip, this great.
Well, that's what they're saying
I've suffered.
Nigerian, all those people, they will collect that claim.
My friend has said that what is even worse that I accepted the voucher. That once you accept the voucher, it's almost as if you're now saying that you're accepting their compensation.
This is what they did to us, Air France. I was going to America. I can never forget. We got to the airport. I think Air France leaves at like 11:30. I even got there early that day. I was like, you know what? Let me just be serious. I think by like 9, I was in the airport, checked in everything. I was sitting in the lounge. I don't even know why they said we should come to the boarding gate. They should have just left us. They should have just announced, guys, this flight is delayed. We were there in that new airport. You know how they take you downstairs to that waiting area? We were there for like 5 hours. One white woman, she lost her mind. She was screaming, you give us water! You give us sandwich! You leave us here like animals! They were now to go and bring one long paper. The paper said absolutely nothing. That the flight that was coming to come and pick us had a weather issue, so they had to redirect them to Cote d'Ivoire.
Stories that touch.
5 hours, that kind of thing. I just lay down. I said, you know what? I opened my bag, brought out my hoodie, spread my hoodie on the chair, and lay down.
That kind of thing, you just in your body, you say that for long. You just accept.
I just accepted my fate.
Please let me say something funny that has happened to me in Ade before we move on to the next segment. Once I was coming back from London, I used the Emirates. So we got to...
I miss Emirates.
When come back,
Everybody
baby.
does.
Come back, baby. So we're in Dubai airport, and they'll make you do... They're checking us again onto the airplane, and they're telling everyone to put their hand luggage in to wait.
Emirates, king of that fee. They love
wait
it.
Again. Because obviously, if you've bought things, there's this very... You can't go over a certain way. The Nigerian man in front of me now started... Is it because I'm from Nigeria? If it's white people, you will not do this to them. You will not do this to me in my country. As he was shouting, the Dubainese lady just said, please, sir, please just move to this corner.
Well, that thing always baffles me because they're going to check it for free for you anyway. So just remove your valuables and give them the bag.
He was screaming. They now upgraded my seat. They literally just told him to move to one corner. Like he just stood there and was shouting on you, so nobody was talking to him. Why? What's the point?
Go free of good.
Me, I go up. I crashed.
Beautiful.
You will not do this to me in my country. But they will. Because even in your country, they will, like... What are we talking about? Nigerians make everything an issue.
We're just bad.
Do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am?
I mean, we're all nobody. That's just...
If you are really somebody, go apply yourself.
If we are somebody who will have been on a PJ going to where we're going, we're not going to be on all lining up to enter
on
this.
commercial.
Or you would have been
on commercial.
Or you'd have been in the first class queue, not econ queue with me.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's... Nigerians here. You will not do that to me, but they are doing it.
God bless Nigeria.
Go to your country. Anyway, that's
God bless Nigeria.
So, all right, so yeah, I'm going to move on swiftly because this just really took over. It was fun. Okay, so we're now going to move on to Unhinged tweets, where I read 3 of my favorite tweets that I've seen on Twitter so far, and we'll talk about them.
All right, cool.
So,
let's do this.
The Met Office warns that the UK will be double-fisted by deadly snow and ice.
Why do they have to say double-fisted?
They just want to just...
They wanted to make it harsh. Double-fisted.
Oh, Delicate, you're going to love this one. Children's Church is about to perform. Another 0/10 performance loading for 5 days.
She's a big fool. She is so funny.
I just say another 0/10 performance. But guess what? It's true.
It's true.
They now come and do You Came From Hell.
Do you know what kills me? You know how parents, like when their child is like in a show or something, they'll come. They'll record the whole thing. I'm like, what are you using the video for? It's going to be on your phone for what? For what? When your storage is full, you delete all of it. You are here blocking all of us for nothing.
You know, our friend in Canada sent me her daughter's recital when they were dancing. I said, not one person in this video is doing anything important. Everybody was doing something different.
Their life.
Everybody was doing something different. She said, please don't judge them.
Well, remind me when you're done. I show you a video of some small kids from one school in Baragri saying how to pronounce words.
Oh my God, I've seen that video.
That's the school that said, if it's really small, it's teeny weeny. Okay. This is the last one. We were expecting our patient to deliver 5 babies, but we found a 6th baby intra-op. What a day. Somebody replied, I hope you're a vet.
Vet.
6 kids.
6 kids.
Big up to the woman, man.
I can't lie.
That woman better just go and remove her womb. Don't try.
As in, don't try it.
You guys.
Hysterectomy immediately.
Shabi, I used to ask everybody that. This Adele is a big fool. I used to ask her, okay, so if you have like triplets, you say, I'll give one, I'll keep one.
I'll share it.
I'll share the
I'll say this I want, Ada I want, me one. Let's take it like that. Then when the children are like 10, they cannot reunite.
You're really unhinged. What are people that carry like 6 kids?
They
Jesus
try,
Christ.
People actually try.
You know,
But
I personally think that's punishment.
Yeah.
Your generation must have your ancestors or
Did
your future
something
children
wrong.
about to do. Somebody has done something wrong somewhere.
Don't kill me.
6.
In this economy, school fees.
So I'm going to read some unhinged stories. So, first one. I taught myself French using an app, then went on a holiday and decided to try my new French skills out in Paris. I was looking for a restaurant and mistakenly asked an older lady at my hotel to sleep with me. She called
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
She called the police and I got kicked out of my hotel.
Guy.
How do you mistakenly ask somebody to sleep with you?
Come on,
Because
man.
people want to start with stupid,
But guess what?
stupid things.
But the person was silly because everybody knows what voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce
Thank
soir.
you.
A friend of
Thank
mine,
you.
well, she's not my friend. When we were in uni, one girl, she was from, I'm going to say Senegal, I may be wrong, but her family relocated to Paris, and she was like that. The first thing that she had ever learned was voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir because of TV, obviously.
Yeah.
So their family friends came over to like welcome them to Paris and stuff, and she was like, voulez-vous? She said before she finished, her mother gave her a hot slap. And that was the first thing she learned, that don't ever say that nonsense to anybody. Okay, next one.
So next, I went to Miami with 2 of my guys. We got a 2-bedroom suite and decided that whoever had a babe would sleep in the master bedroom for that night, and the remaining 2 would sleep in the double room. Mm-hmm. I didn't realize how filthy these men were. No soap, no cream or deodorant packed. They would also wear the same boxer for days. I was so disgusted by this filth that I just had to go and get myself another hotel room. This caused a big fight, and because I was no longer interested in splitting the bill for the suite. Our friendship is now on the rocks. What do I do?
It should be on the rocks because they are dirty pigs.
Just like my friend, I can't say too much of the story because if they ever watch, they'll know. But she followed some other friends. They all went on, what do they call that thing that girls do?
Girls'
The
trip.
one before the wedding.
Okay, bridal...
Bachelorette.
Travel. That's how in the travel, one of the other girls that she doesn't know before for the first time was asking if she can borrow to wear her bikini.
She's borrowing a bikini.
That she has worn before. It's not even like it's brand new. Borrow.
You want to put your vagina where my vagina has been.
Some people don't get shame.
Yuck.
That's actually disgusting.
See, that friendship, they need to disband all of them.
Let me tell you a story. Along the lines of this Camille, when she was in Nottingham, she was in a shared accommodation, and unfortunately, they had to share a bathroom. Tell me why one of the white men there was using her sponge. Now told her, oh, yeah, the owner of that sponge is really good.
She was telling me how, you know how they stamp your hand to enter the club, that wow, we really get this stuff out.
He used it to scrub himself.
I want him that day. I threw everything away and I bought new ones. I was so disgusted.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Okay, next one. I went on holiday.
You and him shared sponge. Sponge share.
and that guy was dirty. We always used to fight over dirty plates. His mommy used to come from London to
wash
Nottingham
his-
to do his laundry,
That's crazy.
and she does not do his laundry. He will not have. Anyway, if I talk about this boy,
Let's
Please.
skip on to the next.
I went on holiday with my best friend. We got there and had a big fight. Unfortunately, we booked everything on her credit card. So she cancelled my flight and left me stranded in Paris.
you No, why does it call for that?
What will your best friend? She said my best friend. What would my best friend?
She really pissed.
Like, why would I leave my best friend stranded? Even if we're not going to be friends again, it's okay. But I will not leave you stranded.
No, that's not best friend.
Do you know
whatever he did was something very wicked.
There's nothing. See,
there's nothing that somebody can do to me that I'll leave. Okay, that's a lie. But my best friend.
There's nothing that you can do.
They were not best friends. They were just good friends. She thought she was her best friend.
That's it. They happen.
A lot of people always assume that somebody's their best friend.
Meanwhile, you're not.
You're not. You're just the person's good friend.
See, that is actually, it's just so wicked. What would ever call for that?
The world is a wicked world.
But why?
We are in a wicked
The
world.
world so wicked.
Guys, that's so horrible. I'm trying to think, like, what could happen when we're on holiday that will make you or me cancel the other
Maybe
person?
she was sleeping with her man.
Okay, even though.
She will just leave the two of them and go back home and say, enjoy your
weekend.
Okay, last one. When I was on holiday, I decided to use Tinder. I met up with a guy and we seemed to click. The date was going very well. Fast forward, he disappears and comes back with a sandwich-sized bag full of what looked like broken glass. Crack. My Tinder date had gone to buy crack and offered me some. I was so scared that I said I was going to the bathroom and ran away.
Miss Aaron, crack.
At least you shared.
Crack is a hell of a drug.
You know what's kidding me? First date, he didn't even
ask
say,
her if
let me ease into this.
He didn't ask her if she's a crack.
He literally just said, I got something for you. This date is going well. Maybe she would like this.
You guys are talking about how, if, like, to be very honest, the crack really was scratching that boy.
And the guy was like, man,
I need that crack now.
But at least he offered, guys.
Well, that one self-deal. It was a gentleman.
He was a lovely guy.
He was a sweet guy.
What if when he cleaned his act off, he was just a lovely person?
What if she was a cracker?
Exactly. What if she also like crack?
He just tried. Sometimes you
Would
never
you
know.
have asked before? You should have come up in
But
conversation
sometimes
prior.
people don't want to admit. So when they see it, they'll not be like, oh.
So maybe he thought that, like, okay, if I ask her, she might think maybe like I'm
just like the way some babes will
something.
be shy to smoke weed. And when you now just bring it out, just
Vacuum the whole thing.
just smoke it all. Smoke it all.
Maybe, okay, so what if he thought that if I had asked her, she would be too shy to
Maybe, but that's crazy.
That's actually
crack is something that you should do in private. I don't think you should.
In the private test or private.
If you must do it, please do it in private, okay?
Crack is whack.
It's whack. If you must, I don't advise that you do, but if
crack is whack, but to each his own and their own body parts.
So, Bizzle, did you enjoy coming on our little podcast?
Oh, yeah, it was interesting. I enjoyed our story shared. Today I've known some new things. I know you hate Detroit. I know, like me, you don't like Cyprus. I know you shared sponge with a white boy. Yeah, man. It's been fun. It's been fun. I enjoyed it, Beautiful, nice stories.
We didn't share the sponge willingly. I don't want to
Don't worry. You shared it, Sha.
Imagine if he was using it to wash his balls.
He definitely
washed his balls with it. That's what, Camille. Okay, no, let me not say this.
Inside his crack.
Let me just say it. But Camille, but some great has passed. Camille, you've washed that all away.
All things are passed away.
All things are passed away.
For real.
I started putting all my things in my room.
Fair.
Hey, God.
Okay, guys, so you know the drill. If you enjoyed the episode, follow us at
it.
Thank you. Like it, follow us, subscribe at Unhinged NG, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and most especially, give us money. If you have sponsorship money, call us, okay?
Also, don't forget to tell a friend,
tell a friend that we're back.
Send us
Unhinged,
and send us some stories.
Send us stories, please.
Yeah, DM us.
I like to read stories about people's
lives.
Well, yeah, I was going to tell you people a story, but
tell us.
So
this is what we used to close.
I took someone to lunch now, and that's why the person would have taken away. That thing pissed me off, man. I said never in my life.
What?
And then another person.
She said I got people to feed
and
at
another
back
person
home.
Another of my friend, she had been disturbing me. Let's hang out. I said, okay, no problem. I'll take you out for your birthday. So she took me out for my birthday. She took me to this nice restaurant in Mayfair. Time to pay. She said, oh, I need to use the bathroom. It's that time of the month. And she stayed in the bathroom for like 10 minutes. After I paid, she came out. She said, oh, you shouldn't have. I said, oh, yeah. I just need to leave immediately. So I just said, let me pay. So once you come out, we'll leave. But I shouldn't have. But time to pay. You went to toilet for 10 minutes. Ladies, please.
No,
Does it
that's
take
bad.
10 minutes to...
That's bad. No,
I
that
don't know.
one is
I'm not
bad.
a female, but even
That
if it's
one
that
is
time
bad.
of the month, does it take 10 minutes?
Maybe
to
that was
be
her
in the
first time
toilet?
wearing a diva cup.
So she was digging her vagina in the back.
Digging there. Get it out. Shit.
Nah.
No, that's
You have
not
to
good.
wash it.
Whoever you are, shame on you.
Shame
Shame
on
on
Shame
you.
on you.
Shame.
Shame on you. We'll not take you for house party.
No house party for you.
Okay, bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.